Okay, I'm going to handle a power electronics lab. A power electronics, before we go with what are the experiments it's there in a power electronics, we will come across what are the applications of power electronics and where we are going to use our power electronics. These are some images where we can use of our power electronics in big industry to a small applications, how it is going to be used, in which way we are going for, and what are the types in a power electronics, how a huge power is going to be reduced to a 5 volts and in terms of your 240 to 5 by using of transformers. There are different circuits designs are there, so that we can use of those and we can learn of what about our power electronics. And a power is required for each and every real time applications, from home to the industry, from institute to the industry, in a big levels, in a ocean, in a each and every application we can use of our power electronics. Here is a small image where I can tell that a power electronics is going to be used in different applications. In renewable energy means from the sources like your wind, solar, water, from any of the renewable energy I can take the power, I can do some process, and then I can distribute the power to the home or to the industry. And in aerospace means in the planes or jets, initial ignition we can give by using of our power. And what all the facilities are there in our plane, we can watch the uh, TVs, we can use our electronic devices. For all the such applications, we need a power. In such application, I can use our power. And also in healthcare means in a scanning operation, in testing of ECG, in all the applications wherever I'm going to use in health system, it is in terms of your power electronics. But from the power only it can going for. In automobile industry means nowadays all the driving, all the vehicles where it is going to be used, it's by using of a charger. Based on the electrons, it's going to be charging the battery, and then it's going for the further operation. Like that in automobile industry we can use of our power electronics. In consumer levels means in PCs, what are the electronic devices are the minimum power it requires. Means for a battery for your mobile, how much the power is required? You're very small. What is the power it's there in your home? As from the switch you're going to get, it is a use. Where is the transformation what's going for? In such applications, we can use our power electronics. And also in other applications, in satellite communication, metro, in huge applications, we are going to use of our power electronics. Here is a small video to show where we can use our power electronics. Here are some applications where from big industry to the small level we can use our power electronics. Observe here, we are lifting and we are changing the direction, and from there we are going for the automobile industry where a charging is done. That charging is done by using of a your battery system. Yes, from the battery system a wheel is connected. From that wheel it's going to be moving parameter is going to change there. Again from your vehicle to the metro. Yes, in trains, whatever the application we are going for, those all in such application we are going to use of our power electronics. Again in the elevators also, because it's always moving, step by step it has to move by using of different switches. Here it is shown how a different switches are going to be used. As not only switches, the power electronic device I can tell of that, that is semi train. In different applications we are going for. Again here in different applications we are going to use of our power electronics. Again in submarines, the shipping movement, how it is going to be used. Observe the video in different application. Whatever the things here it is shown, it's not in a small values where it requires only 5 volts, it's not possible to do operation. It is in a huge power electronics where you can do the operation by using of power electronics devices. This is how a very vital role it's going to be used in real time, so that I can operation can be done, whatever the expected output I can done by using of the power electronics. Small industry to the big industry, like a motor design, like your industry level, whatever the product it's going to be generated, it's going to be done by using of the power electronics. But so different devices we are going to use. And also in a milling operation, yes, it requires, because it has to move, it has to print, it has to do all the operations. For that reason, in a systems, like in a regular way, again whatever the applications I told, again all application included in this video. Again communication system, and also from the renewable energy sources like solar and also wind power, we are going to get the power, and again we are transmission and distribution done based on the how much the power we are going to generate. Depends how much I can tell based on the where we are going to use of this. These are all the some of the applications where we can go for. Okay, these are some applications where the power electronics from small device to the industry level we can use of. And next, these are all the some set of experiments where we are going to do in our lab. The first one is static characteristics of SCR, and next is characteristics of MOSFET and IGBT, and next is of characteristic of TRIAC, then SCR, turn on circuit using UJT, relaxation oscillator. Fifth one is of SCR, digital triggering circuit for single phase control rectifier and AC voltage regulator. And sixth one is a single phase controlled full wave rectifier with different loads R, RL and RLE. Then AC voltage control using controller using TRIAC and DAC. The combination of again the two different loads R and RL. Speed control of DC motor using single semi converter. Ninth one is a speed control of a stepper motor. Speed control of universal motor using AC voltage regulator. Speed control of separately excited DC motor using IGBT or MOSFET chopper. Then last one is of single phase MOSFET IGBT based pulse width modulation inverter. These are different list of experiments, so that we can learn one by one. In that, first one is a silicon control rectifier, what all the construction is going for, how it is done, why the name is given as silicon control rectifier. We'll learn all the things of our experiments, that is what are the theory part, and also how we can do the experiments based on these. These are the main, that is the CR, MOSFET and IGBT, TRIAC, DIAC. Okay, how a speed control, motor control is going to be done. What are the parameters are going to occur for those, we will learn all those things in this lab.